So what do we have for today? Today we are having with you maybe corrections, and I want you to explain what about your, let it be, test at school. Do you understand right now what happened? Что там случилось у нас с тестом?
Я еще не ходил в школу пока что. Вот только в понедельник пойду.
Okay, so let it be. Here we have, just a second. There are some tongue twisters, and they are really cool. I suppose they are for grown-ups, but because they are a bit, I would say, I want to make it a bit here, yeah, difficult, but let's start.
EnglishClass101.com. Yeah! Hi everybody, welcome back to Top Words. My name is Alicia, and today we're going to be talking about tongue twisters. Tongue twisters are phrases that are difficult to say, so they're really good chances to practice your pronunciation. Let's go.
So, tongue twisters, phrases which are difficult to say, and you should say them really fast. And here we have Sally sold seashells by the seashore. Come on.
Sally sold seashells by the seashore.
It's almost like she sells seashells by the seashore, but let's listen how Alicia says that.
Sally sold seashells by the seashore. Sally sold seashells by the seashore. This one's difficult because of the s and sh sounds. Sally sold seashells by the seashore. Sally sold seashells by the seashore. Sally sold seashells by the seashore. That one's not.
So try to say 3 times really fast.
Sally sold seashells by the seashore. Sally sold seashells by the seashore. Sally sold seashells by the seashore.
Wonderful, you can.
Not so bad. Okay, okay, we'll move on. Next. Betty Botter bought some butter, but she said the butter's bitter. I've never seen this before. Okay. Betty Botter bought some butter, but she said the butter's bitter. That's a good one. That's a good one. I feel like you could have thrown the word like but in there somewhere too. Betty Botter bought some butter, but she said the butter's bitter. Ah, that's a good one. It's very bubbly. Betty.
So let's try to read. Betty Botter.
Betty Botter bought some butter, but she said the butter's bitter.
So here we have Betty, or here we have butter, and bought is the second form of our irregular verb buy. You remember?
Yes.
So yesterday she bought some butter, but she said the butter bitter. If you do not know the word bitter, it's better to write it out. Do you know the word bitter? No, speak English, my dear. And you see that she is upset. She is sad and she didn't like the butter. Bitter, горькое масло. You know, sometimes when you buy butter and it's on the sun or on the light, it tastes like bitter, you know? Масло подержать на свету, и оно горчит. So, and right now we try to listen to.
Betty Botter bought some butter, but she said the butter's bitter. It's like if I knew the words, I could probably say it faster. Betty Botter bought some butter, but she said the butter's bitter. Butter's bitter.
Let's try to do it.
Betty Botter bought some butter, but she said the butter's bitter.
Betty Botter bought some butter, but she...
Betty Botter bought some butter, but she said the butter's bitter. Betty bought some butter, but she said the butter's bitter.
Yes, that's the point. So right now you know that some tongue twisters, they are meaningful.
Bitter, bitter. But she bought some butter, but she said the butter's bitter. Is this enough? I don't know when to stop. How much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? The next tongue twister is also a classic one about woodchucks. Woodchucks are real creatures that exist on the west coast.
These are woodchuck. Woodchucks андатры. And they look like beavers, они как бобры, but they do not chuck the wood. Они не могут перегрызть дерево. Understood? How much wood, как много дерева, would a woodchuck chuck сколько бы он перегрыз его, да? Это у нас сослагательное наклонение. If a woodchuck could chuck wood. Если бы он вообще умел грызть деревья.
Coast of the United States, primarily in Washington and Oregon. They're like beavers, but they don't live in rivers. They live in like forests and rocks. The tongue twister is, how much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? How much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood?
Let's try.
How much would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood?
So, 3 times.
How much would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? How much would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? How much would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood?
Yeah, wonderful. You know, there's a song about how much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck would chuck. Do you remember? I gave it to you, or maybe not. Мы с тобой эту песню уже слушали. Это сурки, извини, не андатри, а сурки. Она сказала, в лесу живут. Я думаю, андатри это на реке. So, these are surki. Sorry.
And then there's a common response to that, which is, it would chuck all the wood that a woodchuck could if a woodchuck could chuck wood. We definitely talked about this one in that English topics episode we did about tongue twisters. So
let's stop here. We will have 2 more next lesson for you to understand that they're really cool. And today I wanted to continue with our book. As for our book, Why the World? Here we have some, let it be tasks, find one, some who doesn't mind doing homework. What about you? Do you like or you don't like?
Don't like.
So, but here you should name a person who doesn't mind, it means не против, doing homework. So, I suppose all the time you do your homework, you don't mind doing homework. Next, read.
Usually goes to bed before 11 p.m.
So, at what time do you usually go to bed? Well, let's try. At what time? At 10 p.m., before 11 p.m., or at 12 p.m.?
I'm usually goes to bed before 10 p.m.
So, if you say I am, you cannot use another verb. But if you have go, winner, and you should say I usually go. You cannot say goes about yourself. That's why. Let's repeat. I usually go to bed. Come on.
I usually go to bed before 10 p.m.
I suppose it's about Karina.
Likes shopping for clothes.
Yeah, and it's about me too. Next.
Wants to live in a different country one day.
What about your brother? Does he want to live in another country one day?
Other country.
Жизнь в другой стране. Yeah. I remember once Коля said that he wants to travel and maybe he will live in a different country one day. So you didn't know about that, yeah?
Ну, получается.
Who wants? I want without S.
I want to live in a different country today.
No, not two. One day. Когда-нибудь, one day. So, what country would you like to live? If not Russia, what exactly? Brazil, Japan, China.
English.
England.
England.
If we have country, we say England. And if we speak language, we say English, like Russian and Russia. So, right now,
often fails to write during the day.
yeah, to feel tired. Oh, I often feel tired during the day. No, it's not about me. So, what about you? Do you often feel tired during the day?
No.
Yeah, I suppose you are energetic. Yeah, full of energy. Sometimes English people say full of beans. Полон зерен. Это означает полон энергии. You are full of beans. Uh-huh. Do you know someone who never drinks coffee?
Never drinks coffee. No.
Yeah, what about your mom? Ah, you don't drink coffee, yeah?
Usually drinks coffee.
So, I am
Drink.
and drink. When they
Drink.
meet together,
Okay.
drink. I
Drink.
usually. Next.
Hates running. Hates это.
Dislike. I dislike. I hate.
Не люблю.
That's it. Maria.
No.
Maria, it's me. Hates running.
Sometimes cooks dinner for her family. Это получается, я сам готовлю для своей семьи или мне?
No, you should find someone. Тебе нужно кого-то найти. You can say, my mom usually cooks dinner for our family.
My mom sometimes, my mom and dad sometimes cook dinner for my family.
Our family. You are right. If you say mom and dad, you should say cook. But I suppose it's not sometimes, it's usually. So, who never reads a newspaper?
I never read a newspaper.
Wonderful. Right now you say everything right without the verb to be and without s. And the last one?
Interested in history.
Who is interested in history?
Это получается, что мне интересно или просто, что интересная история? Или какая-то тема?
You should find someone. Ты сейчас ищешь кого-то, кому это интересно. Maybe your dad, maybe your uncle, or maybe your brother, or maybe Karina is interested in history. We do not know. We can guess.
Так. My friend is interested in history. So,
and here, why we decided to make it. We have two topics in grammar. The first one is about present simple. We can use in present simple the verb to be. For instance, here, I am or he is interested. But if we have meaningful verb like go, like, want, feel, we cannot use the verb to be. То есть первое, нам надо понять, когда нужен to be, а когда не нужен. Это мы поняли, да? Нет смыслового глагола, нет глагола to be. Next, when you speak about yourself or you speak about your mom and dad, you don't use s at the end of the verb. Буковка s ставится только третье лицо, единственное число. And if you want to make negation, negation, мы отрицаем with the help of auxiliary. I don't mind doing homework. She doesn't mind doing homework. А если бы у нас глагол to be был, I am not, он самостоятельный, он к себе отрицание притягивает. Interested in history. Понятно?
Yes.
Wonderful. Sorry for my Russian. And here we can also say, I often read, or you can say, I don't read every day. So I sometimes go to the swimming pool. What about you? You can say, I
often read
books or go to the swimming pool.
I usually write I usually write.
I
in
usually
English.
write exercises, or I never write love letters. Еще не писал любовные письма. So I usually do.
Usually do eating.
What do you usually do? I usually go to the
park.
To the park where I go to school every day. Yeah. So this is what we did, and right now we have with you. Where's the book? I wonder. Ah, it's not the book again. What? Why so? Yeah, here's our book, and here we have. If we have books, we should say and if we have what is it? This will be here, and we will make it like this. We have here
and introducing Crystal.
What do we have?
Subject. Can for ability, skills, and abilities.
And here right now we have Crystal. We will read the text.
Crystal Ang is 15 years old. She's got a little sister, Lisa, and a dog called Daisy. Crystal is very artistic. She has extra art classes and she can draw very well. She's quite musical too. She can play the piano, but she can't sing. Amy and Lee are her friends, but she's at a different school. She's a very hard-working student and she has extra French lessons after school on Mondays and Thursdays. Her favorite subjects are French and history. Crystal sometimes has problems with math, but she always has got marks. She's not very sporty, but she can play tennis quite well.
So you read without mistakes. Congratulations. What we are going to do right now, we will have a small dictation, then we will listen the text and we will answer the question. If you have a pen near you, you can take a sheet of paper. Today is October. You remember how to write, yeah?
Yes.
So you write October. Then comma, 14, dot, or full stop. Full stop in British is just the same like dot. And we will have about 10 sentences. Number 1. Oh, you can write dictation. You remember how to write dictation? Can you spell?
Yes.
Will you spell it? По буквам. Will you spell it? D-I. D-I.
Какое слово?
Слово диктант давай мне. D-I.
D-I-C-T-A-T-I-O-N.
Wonderful. So sentence number 1. And here we have my mom is tall and cheerful. My mom is tall and cheerful.
Okay.
Number 2. My cousin is bossy but sensible. Sensible. Yeah, is you here? Sensible. S-E-N-S-I-B-L-E. It was from our home reading, you remember? You can peep if you have it in your vocabulary. My grandma never shouts at me. My neighbor
Это
is
четвертое?
quite, yes, number 4, is quite rude. Neighbor, you remember last time you didn't remember the word neighbor. N-E-I-G-H-B-O. You are my neighbor. Is quite rude. In this, sorry, in this topic, it's not a topic. In this,
White?
yeah, quiet. You see, she's
Yes.
quite musical, and we have just the same. Quite rude. My neighbor is quite rude. And the last sentence. My friend can be silly and mad, but he is never boring.
Boring?
Boring. It's very funny to be with him because he is mad. That's all. If you have telephone near you, you can take a picture of your dictation and send me to Telegram or to WhatsApp what is preferable for your choice. Okay?
Сейчас или
Yeah,
после
if you have right now, it's better for me to understand when you have difficulties, if you have difficulties.
Bike.
Oh,
Book.
bike, book. Sorry,
Camera.
it's not what I need.
Computer game. Dictionary. DVDs.
Crystal Ang is 15 years old. She's got a little sister, Lisa, and a dog called Daisy. Crystal is very artistic. She has extra art classes, and she can draw very well. She's quite musical too. She can play the piano, but she can't sing. Amy and Lee are her friends, but she's at a different school. She's a very hard-working student, and she has extra French lessons after school on Mondays and Thursdays. Her favourite subjects are French and history. Crystal sometimes has problems with maths, but she always has good marks. She's not very sporty, but she can play tennis quite well.
And here we have, is Crystal a good student?
Это true или false?
No, you should answer.
True. Crystal.
Yes.
Crystal always has good marks.
She is a good
student.
Yeah, she's a good student. And here we have in pairs, match school subjects from 1 to 6 with picture A, B, C, D, E, F. Okay? Let's do.
Okay.
Number 1.
B.
Yeah, geography. Number 2.
Music A.
That's it.
3.
Number 3.
Chemistry. Это
This is no chemistry. Chemistry. Химия. F.
For English.
Mm-hmm.
E.
Yes.
5 biology. D.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, biology. Biology. Mm-hmm. Open syllable. Mm-hmm. And 6.
Information technology. B.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, sometimes IT they say, yeah, information technology. So right now we should listen and check. We will listen and we will check. So here we have
A,
Music,
B,
geography,
C,
information technology,
D,
biology,
E,
English,
F,
chemistry,
Mm-hmm. So,
Read the text again and answer the questions in pairs. What are your Crystal's favorite subject?
mm-hmm.
Her favorite subject are French and history.
Mm-hmm.
What are your favorite subject? My
Mm-hmm.
favorite subject is
Mm-hmm.
are English and math.
So if you speak English and math, you should say my favorite subjects. At the end, you have S because there are 2 subjects. Oh, yeah. Everything was quite all right.
Mhm.
So English is your favorite subject. I'm so glad. So right now,
Complete the sentences with can or can't.
I can cook.
I can cook, she can draw. I can sing, she can't drive.
Mm-hmm.
Can you sing? Can he speak English? Yes, I can. No, I can't. Yes, she can. No, he can't.
Let's try. We can.
We can speak French, but we can't speak German.
Number 2.
I'm afraid of water because I can't swim.
No, here we have I can't swim. Не умею.
My brother can't play the guitar, but he can play the piano.
After
My-
can we use infinitive, no ing form, just infinitive form without to. I can do it. Number 4.
My parents can drive.
No.
Drive, so I take.
Uh-huh.
My parents can't drive, so I take a bus to school. Так. I can't help you. I can't speak Italian. So,
Sorry,
can't.
sorry. I can't speak Italian. Here we
I
have
can't
A.
speak Italian.
Yeah, Italian. All the time you want to pronounce it like it's not Russian, it's English. Number 6.
What a terrible group. The singer can sing.
Yeah, so do you know the word terrible? What is this?
I don't know.
Right, let's write it out to your vocabulary. So today we wrote out with you the first word. Remind me. Первое слово, которое вы выписали сегодня, какое?
Bitter.
Bitter, горький. Terrible, ужасный. Что-то у нас какие-то негативные слова. Okay. In pairs check you understand the verbs and phrases below. Here we have
act, cook, dance, drive a car, play the guitar, play the piano, Repair a computer. Speak English. Speak Spanish. Swim.
Do you have any new words? For instance, actor can act, but you can also take an action. Act у нас в английском означает и играть на сцене, и сделать что-то. Ну, совершить действие. You should act. Ты должен совершить действие. What about all the rest words? Все остальные слова как?
Не знаю.
What about repair?
Тут не знаю.
Давай выпишем. Let's write it out. Repair a computer.
По-моему, починить или как-то.
Yeah, да, это и есть repair. Починить. So, you should listen to Emmy, and you should underline the things in vocabulary box that she can do. Underline the things that she can do.
Let's see. I can't act at all. I can cook quite well. I can dance. I can't play the guitar, but I can play the piano. Well, a little bit. I can definitely repair a computer. And I can speak English, of course. I can speak French, but not Spanish. And that's it. I can't drive a car. I'm too young. And I can't swim.
You should right now tell me what she can do. If you need, we can listen for the second time. Do you need?
Получается, что она умеет?
Yes. If you want, we can listen for the second time. Хочешь второй раз послушаем?
Ну, вроде так запомнил.
Okay.
She can play the piano.
Yeah, a little bit.
Как так же, как она? То, что умеет, что не умеет, или только что умеет?
Or only what she can.
She can swim.
She can't swim. I can't drive and I can't swim.
Можно просто сказать один раз can, а дальше перечислять?
Yes, sure. Yes. She can, and then?
She can play the piano, speak English, dance.
Yes. What about cooking? Can she cook?
Еще and cook.
Cook. And what about repair a computer?
Can't.
No, she says, I definitely can repair a computer. All the time she's got problems. She do it by herself. If you want, we can listen once again. Let's listen.
Let's see. I can't act at all.
Не
I
умею.
can cook quite well.
Умею.
I can dance.
Yes.
I can't play the guitar, but I can play the piano. Well, a little bit. I can definitely repair a computer. And I can speak English, of course. I can speak French, but not Spanish. And that's it. I can't drive a car. I'm too young. And I can't swim.
I can't swim, she said. I can't swim. So, in pairs, come on.
In pairs, say with things in the vocabulary box you can and can't do.
Example.
I can speak Spanish, but I can speak English. And you?
I can't act at all, but I can cook. And you?
I can't repair a computer, but I can swimming.
No. Yes, just swim. After can, we use only infinitive without to. So, what do we have? We should use everything. For instance, I can drive a car, I can swim, but I can't repair a computer. What about you?
I can't repair a computer, dance,
Мгм.
but I can swim.
You already mentioned it. You should use all the rest of the verbs. Надо было все остальные, которые еще не употребили. So, right
Ah.
now. Мгм.
In prayers, ask and answer the questions.
Мгм. And this is a question. Can you study to music?
No, I can't.
Мгм. You should ask me.
Can you sleep in a chair?
If I'm
Sure.
tired. In the bus, why not? Can you run more than 2 kilometers?
Yes, I can.
Congratulations, that's cool. Next question.
Can you do your homework on a bus in bed?
Yes, I can. Can you draw people's faces?
Получается, запоминать лица людей?
Смотри-ка, draw – это вести линию карандашом. Это значит рисовать карандашом.
No, I can't.
Your next question, 6.
Can you shoot a basketball?
When I was at school, we played, but right now, I don't know. Can you bake a cake?
No, I can't. Can you say hello in French or German?
Bonjour. Guten Tag. Yes, I can. Can you read music?
No. Yes, I
No.
can.
So notes, you know, that we have 5 lines and we have notes and you can read music. Can you read music? Do you know?
Yes.
Wonderful. Next question.
Can you play chess?
Chess.
Chess.
Small figures like horse or something like that, king, queen. I know the rules, but I'm not a professional player. I can say I can play, but not very well. Oh, can you ski?
No, I can't.
You should try. I suppose you've got muscles. You will do it. So something wants to be.
Tell the class about 5 things your partner can do and 2 things she can't. You use her answers to exercises 6 and 7 to help you.
So let's speak about ourselves. Or maybe I will tell about you. For instance, I can say that you can't repair a computer, 2 things you can't do. And you can't drive a car. And right now you can swim. You can run more than 2 kilometers. You can read music. And you can cook a bit. Yeah? You can cook something like a sandwich. Yes or no?
Yes.
Now you tell me what I can do.
You can do repair a computer.
No, I can't.